Okay, it's the last video. Basement project is completed as of today. So this is it, video number 6, actually number 7, because I took a video of just a rubber floor install, but everything as of today, the last nail is done. And this is my office area. As you can see, I mentioned in previous videos that we would do a faux brick. So that was a poured wall, concrete wall, and very tedious, but we painted the brick to kind of look like brick. We finished off the drywall with cove molding. So this is my office area. It's a beautiful office. It came out great. I hung, I've got a couple hobbies. One, playing the guitar. I hung my guitars up in this room. I still have to hang a couple of posters that I bought of a few famous guitar players. But you can see the attention to detail. I'm kind of crazy that way. I took the cove molding around the beam. It was a real pain. And voila, there's the French door that I mentioned in several of the videos. Kind of a nice touch with a 2x6 wall. Of course, I had to labor a little bit, put jam extensions in, but I finally got that done. Since it is kind of a featured item in my basement renovation, I went with a larger casing around that door than the conventional cheap casing around the other doors. But it looks sweet. And I can tell you this much. This was my vision from the beginning, including the paint color. Absolutely fantastic. 3 months. Alright, so let's then step into the new gym. You can see the final product. My gym came out gorgeous. It almost makes you want to work out in here. And of course, I'm old and I have a lot of history. I hung up all my stuff. I guess we can call this the narcissist gym. But lots of memories. I went ahead and put up on the walls. Showed the doors in the last video, but there's a couple other little things I added since then. I went ahead and tediously added this molding around the HVAC system. It came out nice, but it was not easy. Can't believe the number of hours I spent doing this whole job. It's just amazing to me. In this gym, I painted, my lovely wife really painted the walls with the faux brick. That's 3 different paints. You got the mortar, which is gray, and then there's a red paint over the base of the brick, and then to give it a third dimension, there's a second red paint that has some sand in it. And without that, it just doesn't look right. And finally, the mirrors. I finally got them up. The mirrored glass door, we didn't show that in the last video. I think I had them laying down in the office. And then, I went ahead and built a mirrored wall here. And now you can see my ugly mug, finally, in one of these videos. And then I found this beautiful, awesome Precor elliptical machine to just top off my visioning 100%. And then if anybody saw the video, the kind of interim video I did on the G-floor install, man, did it lay down nice. It just took time, but I mean, that floor is laying there with no adhesive, It's only 70 thousandths thick, and you wouldn't know that it's just lying there with nothing, nothing attaching it to the concrete, let's say. I went ahead and put base trim in. It's kind of a pain. Use Tapcons for the brick, for the concrete wall, that is. Got my entertainment system here, because what we do is we ride bikes, and the bikes are connected to a computer, yada yada yada. Oh, let's see, the tri-closet. This is, showed this in another video, but without the doors, so let's go ahead and look in here. Great stash and storage place for my gear. A little weight rack. My awesome elliptical, once again. My wife's bike. My bike that I built myself from buying just the parts. I bought a Veldora frame, carbon fiber. That's not what this is about, so. Seems like every video I open up this door underneath the steps, but might as well. Nothing changed in here except that I cleaned it up a bit. On this side, where I had the water tank, and I did show this in the previous video, I was able to utilize some of the wall space for additional shelf storage of my stuff. A fine, fine, fine gym. Worthy of someone with my athletic prowess at the age of 62. Yeah, that's what an Ironman swim start looks like. But I digress. Nice. Okay, so with that, the video history is finished. Project is done. The last nail has been nailed. And 3 months worth of work, an incredible amount of labor. And I think it's worthy of Pinterest, frankly speaking. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I did.